James Kaufman, World News Report today. The mystery object on CORR-1 has been identified. And I'm afraid it's funny, folks. It appears that it is the moon. And I'm going to try to prove that to you guys. Now that is the large object that we saw passing on the bottom. I definitely don't understand why it's not visible on LASCO, C2 or C3. It's the same spacecraft, GOES 19, and the lens is just about in the same exact place. But you can see that I believe this to be the moon, and we're going to take a look at where the moon is currently. It is currently between the sun and Earth. Now, as far as the second thing that we saw, this is the second anomaly that we saw. You can see it here, and it definitely looks like a planet. I believe this to be a lens flare from the reflection off the backside of the moon. That would explain why it's so large, because it's going to be so close to the camera, being only 225,000 miles away from planet Earth versus 93 million miles, i.e. the sun, the little white dot in here. So I wanted to make sure everyone knew that I believe that to be the moon and this to be some sort of lens flare now. I think I should have been onto that much sooner, but everyone is looking for these planets, and it just blew my mind to see that go by. And recently, we've been seeing the light on the southern part of CORR-1, but the moon was not in front of Earth or in between Earth and the sun. So y'all know that we've been seeing this for like 4 or 5 days, and I will show y'all that the moon was not here, but I believe this to be the moon. Let's take a look at where the planets are. The lens flare, or the other relic that we did see, or object that we did see, is no longer visible today on CORR-1. I'd like to offer my sincere apologies to anyone who was misled and thought that might be planetx, the blue or red Cachinas, wormwood, or any rogue planet or secondary binary system or sun. To me, it looks like it's just going to be the moon. Now, what I don't understand is we were seeing that a few days ago, and the moon was clear over there. Now, I've got video of that same relic on the bottom part of CORR from the 19th and the 18th, etc. And the moon was not in front or in between the sun and Earth. We do have that information, and it is a video, but my best guess here is that this is the moon. This was yesterday here, and I would assume that, well, as the spacecraft moves, and I really thought it would be in stationary orbit in between the moon here. I don't really understand why the moon flies by it like it does, because it's pointed at the sun constantly. But I'm going to go for this being the moon, especially today, with it lined up perfectly between the sun and Earth. Now, I will show y'all. Now, this is why I would question if that was the moon or not. This is from the 15th. The 15th. And I will show y'all that light moving across CORR-1 on the 15th, and I'll show you where the moon is on the 15th. It should be, so it should look like this. But it's been looking like this, and now all of a sudden, I think there it is.
There's a second sun here.
There it is. As y'all can see on the bottom. Moving to the right. There it is. See, I'm moving it back and forth.
It as it moves from down to the bottom here.
It moves its way across. Now this is
And
from
you
the
can see
15th.
The perfect circle right here.
Now bringing us back to the 15th, where I just showed you that video of what looked like a second object that was illuminating. Our moon is over here on the right and would not be caught on CORR-1. This is the 15th. And you're welcome to go into my playlist and watch that video from the 15th. We see something move across CORR-1 on the bottom. I'm guessing what we saw today was the moon, but on the 15th, whatever we saw definitely was not the moon. There'd be no possible way it could be, which, again, leaves me with nothing but questions. God bless you guys. Please share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible in Bizarro World.